It is a welcome relief on this Thursday on the KOAM News at noon that we can start with straight temperatures and not have to worry about what the radar says. Here's where we stand right now. Now, these are true temperatures, not actually wind chills. 20 in Pittsburgh. Let's go 20 in Indy, 19 in Nevada. Live look from the Freeman Health System sky camera. We were kind of laughing about this morning. It does look like there was a little bit of use of the hill there for some sledding, and you can't fault the kids for taking a couple days off and enjoying it, and I'm glad that they were, because as we get into next week, stark reality is going to arrive that they're back to school, because we're going to be rolling 50s and 60s by the time we wrap up February and get into March. Right now, we do have a wind chill of 6 degrees as the wind's coming in from the north, double digits, 14 miles per hour in Joplin. That's why we've got a wind chill of 5 in Carthage, 9 in Independence. Earlier this morning, we actually dropped down to about a -7, -8 in some places. Now, as we turn our attention to the radar, you'll notice we've cut out a swath right here, thanks in part to a high pressure system as we've moved everything pretty much off to the far east as far as what we're talking about with the winter storm. Now, it's not over for the mid-Atlantic, northeastern portions of the United States. They're going to have to roll that through the weekend. But for us, plenty of blue skies. It was actually welcome during our last commercial break. I actually stepped outside and there was a drip coming down from a gutter. And I'm like, we're headed in the right direction. All our advisories, warnings, watches now stretch through Texas. Then on the other side of the Mississippi they roam. Nothing for us to worry about for the time being. Could change though by the time we get to Sunday, and that is because we've got a low pressure system that's hanging right on the backside of this high. Now, what the high is going to do, along with these two pressure systems, give us plenty of blue skies, not only for today, also Friday, give us a little warmth when the wind shifts as well. But this will be our next one. We're not going to worry about snow with this. We're going to be too warm by the time we get to Sunday. But we've got 7 inches of snow on the ground. It's got to melt somewhere, and then we're going to get impending rain as well. Now, when we look at what our winter storm system is doing, they're still going to get about anywhere from 6 to 12 inches as this progresses through New England. For us here, yeah, it's another chilly one. We're only going to talk about mid-20s, good as we're going to get. And then overnight, it's one of those times where we don't fool around once again. It seems like we're out of the fray simply because we don't have any snow a-coming, but look at this. We're going to roll negative wind chills for early Friday morning. But the nice thing about Friday, by the time that we top out, we are going to look at temperatures that are actually going to be at that magical number, 32 degrees. Excuse me. Going to be a little bit cooler up to the north. Probably roll some 35s, 34s. Down to the south, so we'll kind of even it out. That's why 7-day forecast reads 31. Don't want everybody to think, oh, it's going to be below freezing. We're getting a melt right now with the sun. Tomorrow's even going to be better, and that's why I'm talking about those flooding concerns by the time that we do get in to the weekend. As far as the weekend goes, get that storm system out there. Now, once this thing crosses the Rockies, this low pressure system, that's when we're going to see it develop back into rain, but that's not until Sunday. So, key factor that I want to talk about. You got your phone with you. We've just talked about it. We've been talking about it all week. All you have to do is pop open your camera and take a picture of that. You don't even need to get close to your TV screen. You could sit in your chair right now, take a picture of that, and what it's going to do is deliver you to the Skywatch weather app, because now that we're done with the snow, one more day of the freezing cold, but then I want everybody to stay on top of these flooding concerns as we end the weekend and get ready for our next morning commute. Tanya?